Alright, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 20 Arsenal Career Mode. We are brought to you by Vendetta Sportsmedia.com. Make sure to give me a follow, your host Trey Dalbert. And of course, hit that subscribe button. We're sitting at 60. We got to do better than that. Let's get it up here. More subscribers. So for this video, we're going to be doing a little Champions League coverage. And this one against Ajax. Remember, we pretty much kicked the shit out of them the first time around. Here's the lineup for this go around. Couple backups in the game: Maitland-Niles, Sergio Ramos, Kimpembe. Everything else is pretty much the same as normal. I can only play the teams on the schedule here. That's all I can give you. So far, Ajax has been horrible. Spartak Moscow has been horrible. But I can't even say a but, because we beat the hell out of Borussia Dortmund too. But we have to play each team twice. So for this video, I'm going to show you the matchup against Ajax and against Spartak Moscow with a little Premier League game thrown in the middle. So that's going to be the agenda for this video. We're starting things out here. Ajax continues to not know what they're doing. Our athletes are just too damn dominant. I don't know what happened on that shot there. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, this is the group. And it looks like a battle between Dortmund and Ajax. Whoever wins their next matchup will advance. I am excited to advance here in the Champions League because there's some really good teams that we could possibly play. Anyway, we advance it here a little bit. Open man, Kai Havertz. There's the banger. We finally get on the board there in the 22nd minute. Beautiful. Beautiful right there. Havertz has been progressing so fast. I mean, it's actually unfair how good some of the guys are on this team. Havertz and Sancho and Coman. Night and day how much better they are compared to the first episode. Kai Havertz gets on the board there. Goal number 1. Love to see that. Continuing here right along. Ajax starts it out. And let me say that in terms of the site, we had a lot of NBA coverage. We followed all the trades that went down. So if you haven't seen any of those posts, make sure to do that. VendettaSportsMedia.com. Ajax, horrible turnover there. We're getting a little breakaway going again. Havertz up ahead to Mbappe. Nobody's going to catch him. Banger. Left-hand corner. Kylian Mbappe, goal number 2 for the bad guys. Like I said, Ajax, Spartak Moscow, I figured I would just combine it into one video because you've seen me play them already. They're trash. I can only play the teams on my schedule, but I will say, Champions League, there are some great teams that we can possibly play here. Great teams. And for the next video, I'll make sure to show the group stage for all of the possible matchups that we can play. But, I mean, we're looking at the Bayern Munichs. We're looking at the Inter Milans. We're looking at teams like that. Atletico Madrid. Like, we got some really good teams, even if we win the group. So, well, obviously we're going to win the group. But I'm saying, make sure to stick around because when the Champions League really heats up, the competition is for real. Dumb turnover by me there. 2-goal lead, though. Not a big deal. Let's just get the steal right back. Come on. Come on. Bad shot there. had a chance at it, actually. That would have been interesting. Pass it up ahead. Christian Eriksen's running with it. Okay. Eriksen. Nobody's got a good angle here. Got a good angle here. Eriksen splash job. 3 goals within like 7 minutes of each other. Damn. 3 goals like that. What a shot there by Eriksen. I knew I had the angle if I would just keep running. That's beautiful. That is beautiful.
Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan comes together. Total satisfaction.
I gotta say, Eriksen's been awesome for us. He's been really, really good for us. And once I have the 3-goal lead here, we'll advance it. We'll show you the cool stuff. You know, the cool stuff. But, yeah, so, again, make sure to stick around here. I know that these teams are terrible. But, it's going to get a whole lot more interesting. Nicolas Pepe comes right into the game. Finds our guy, Kai Havertz. What a ball movement right there, man. The passing with this team, impeccable. This team is just so fun to use. So fun to use. You got guys coming off the bench that are monsters like Pepe, V Jr., Timo Werner. And then you got our starters like Kai Havertz who continue to turn into literal monsters. These guys are monsters, man. I don't know how you stop this team. We're by far the best team. There's no doubt about it. Young and hungry dogs.
Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break.
Continuing it again right here. 90th minute. What do you know? Timo Werner caps off a tremendous 5-0 game. Love to see that. Ajax was just never gonna beat us. I could have played this game with my eyes closed. Literally could have played the game with my eyes closed. Just started guessing what shit was happening, and I would have won. That's how bad this team was. I mean, you saw it in the last video. That goalie, like, he just stopped trying. The goalie just stopped trying. He just said, screw it. We're not winning anyway. What's the deal? Timo Werner's been great. I wish that there was a way to do like a multi-person career mode here, because I don't know how anybody can beat this team. I just don't understand how anybody could beat this team. Incredible. Kylian Mbappe is just a cheat code. Literally just if you want to cheat in this game, all you got to do is just sign Kylian Mbappe. Anyway, 5-0 win. No problem at all there. No problem whatsoever. There's the match ratings. Kai Havertz gets a 10.0. Love to see that. Some of the scores around the Champions League there. Nothing too crazy. Bayern and PSG kind of had close calls.
Hi, can you chat to us for a second about the match?
All right, we jump into the press conference here. Listen, Sergio Ramos, he's been complaining a little bit. He wants more playing time, but how am I supposed to give him more playing time? We got the 2 German monsters in the middle with Tal and Soule. And then we got the 2 good French guys who are young and up and coming with Upamecano and Kimpembe. Ramos is kind of on the outside looking in, but I'm glad I signed him because he's great. He does some things that our other guys don't do. His penalty kicks. I tested him out the other day. Whew. He's got some headers too that I like. He's going to splash one of those eventually.
No further questions, thanks.
Alright, and here's the Premier League game that we played. We played Leicester City. Again, I had more problems with the shadows. The shadows are just unbearable sometimes. I don't know what the deal is. I couldn't see who I was passing it to. Like, I get that you want to do it. FIFA 20, you want to put the shadows in the game, but make it easier to see. Or maybe it's just my TV. Maybe my TV's the problem. But it's impossible to see half the time. I don't know what the deal is. What happened here is we had a 3-goal lead, and we really did our best to try to blow it. We really did our best to try to blow the game. 31st minute, Timo Werner. This was our backup game. Should have mentioned that too. Backups were in full force in this one. Timo Werner had 2 goals, and then for some reason this one got called back. I gotta say, the offside calls where it's by an eyelash piss me off. You gotta let some of those go, man. But anyway, Timo Werner had the first 2 goals, and then Sancho capped off the 3rd goal right there. This is pretty much how they made a little bit of a comeback. Not sure what Bayreen's doing. He should have batted that away. And then I gave up a dumb goal in the 90th. Just not paying attention. Dumb. Doesn't matter. Pick up the win. 3-2. Keep it moving. Game was really never in doubt. Took the 3-goal lead. Blah, blah, blah. Don't care. Whatever. That's the team we used for the game anyway. Not important. Leicester City, whatever.
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now.
We will cap things off here with our game against Spartak Moscow. I guess I should reiterate that there's nothing I can do, guys. I'm only playing the teams on the schedule. For the next video, I don't know how much I'll show of the Dortmund game. You kind of know what's coming there. But we'll play it. We'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do there yet. And the group will already be decided, I'm guessing. You got to stop asking me how great a form I'm in. You ask me the same question 700 times, at least.
Thank you very much for attending. Apologies if you were unable to get your question in.
So we jump into the game here. Blah, blah, blah. I should say we've done some NBA videos too. If you guys want to comment down below if there's any topics you want us to cover, let me know. I should also mention I upload my podcast on here too. That's Some Cheese. If you ever want to check that out, make sure to do that as well. Here's the lineup. This is the normal starting lineup that we've used forever. Moscow lineup. Couldn't tell you one guy on that team. Not one. Does anybody know anybody on this team? How do they even let them in the tournament? Like, don't you want some more competition? Whatever. Anyway, We advance it here a little bit. We're in the 13th minute. Remember from the last time we played them, they're very passive. They just kind of sit back and let us do whatever we want. Kingsley. Coman. Almost. Almost. Keep the pressure on. Here's a corner. Flinging it into the box. That one's blocked. Jonathan Taz got it. Over to Sancho. Back to Sule. Okay. Trying our best here to open them up. They got everybody on defense. Everybody's on defense. This is incredible. Nowhere to go with the ball, really. Passing it into Mbappe. Okay, can we do anything? They clear it. It's hard to score when there's so many guys on defense. I mean, look at all of them. They got everybody except one guy. Sancho flinging it into the box. Finds Mbappe. There we go. There we go. There's the banger. We get on the board there. Love to see that. Took long enough. Beautiful ball. Beautiful strike. Yeah. There's the splash job right there. Ball never hits the ground. No chance for the goalie. I mean, no chance, buddy. Keep things moving here. Spartak Moscow gets the ball after we just scored. 19th minute. Trying to keep it as entertaining as possible. Jadon Sancho comes away with a steal. I mean, this team was just garbage, man. They were a tale of two teams. Ajax was way too aggressive. And Spartak Moscow, like, they just had no interest in keeping the ball. Pogba's got it. Pogba flinging it in. There's the post. Shit. Oh, no. I hate when I do that. That was a great shot. Doesn't matter. We get the ball back anyway. Pass it over to Pogba. He's running. Bad. Should have had that first one, though. All right, get the ball back. Come on now. Steal this thing. And we take it. Easy enough. Fling it up ahead. Coman. Flinging it up to our guy Mbappe. Yes. Oh, we got him now. There it is. Banger. Kylian Mbappe. Second goal of the game. Just like that. 2-goal lead. Man's a cheat code. He's just a cheat code. It's not fair. It's really not fair. They're doing all they can defensively. They're not trying to score at all. Tale of two teams, man. One team was so passive, it was crazy. The other team, so aggressive, it was crazy. Not sure which one's better. Both end up in losses. Anyway, that is going to do it for halftime. Mbappe gets 2 goals there. Goal in the 18th, goal in the 24th. And that was actually the game. They were so passive that I was taking shots and hitting posts. I could have got a couple more, but that was actually the ball game. They were never close to scoring, like ever. Like, I mean ever. They were never going to score in that game. I could have played it 1,000 times. Somehow we only get 2 goals, but hey, whatever. Win's a win. We'll take it. what's going to end up happening is we're probably going to run away with the Premier League. But the Champions League is where it's at. The Champions League, we have some difficult challenges ahead. So make sure to stay with the series for that. Of course, we'll have some good Premier League games as well. One against Chelsea is up next. Respectable team, of course. Other results from around the Champions League. Bayern starting to pick it up. Great score there by Napoli.
Just a couple of questions for you.
Anyway, guys, that's pretty much going to do it. Just the post-game presser here. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit that subscribe button. Your support for this series means everything. Again, remember, if we get to 100 subscribers by the end of season number 2 here, I'll do a season number 3. So keep that in mind. Hit the subscribe button, and we will see you next time. Thank you guys for watching.